WWTFM Manassas, WTLP-FM Braddock Heights, Frederick.
.758. Traffic and weather on the 8s. Here is Jack Taylor in the WTOP Traffic Center.
Well, the scanners make it sound bad, and now we're hearing Kenilworth Avenue down in Greenbelt North before Greenbelt Road. We may have an accident, the left lane blocked with a snow plow off the road. It's not even safe for them. Please take it easy. 95 southbound before Route 32, crash with activity off the road. Then from 32 on to southbound 95, that merge area, watch for one off the roadway to the left side. 50 westbound after Freeway Airport, the crash cleanup along the left side of the roadway. Stay right to get by. Going eastbound, back near Cape St. Clair Road, we'd had a reported crash. There was a reported accident, main line 270 north near 370. I-97 northbound after 3 and 32. The accident blocked the right side of the roadway. In Columbia, 32 east at 29. The accident along the right side, but listeners said coming off 29 south onto 32 east, there's no merge area. Lots of troubles on 32, so do be careful. Eastbound ramp to southbound Route 1, we may have a down pole. 32 east near Sykesville Road, another crash. In Virginia, accident cleanup, thankfully without delay right now. 66 west near Sycamore, stay left to get by. George Washington Parkway northbound have been painful. 2-3 accidents all after Chainbridge Road reported along the left side. The WTOP Traffic Center is presented by Window Nation. Get 2 free windows with every 2 you buy. Visit windownation.com. Jack Taylor, WTOP Traffic.
And Matt Ritter with our forecast.
A light mix of snow, sleet, and freezing rain today. Some accumulations of about an inch or two, mostly north of D.C. today. Cold and becoming blustery. Steady temperatures, upper 20s to low 30s. Icy conditions tonight, snow showers and flurries, lows in the mid-20s to low 30s. Blustery and cold with scattered snow showers tomorrow, low to mid-30s. I'm Store Team 4, meteorologist Matt Ritter.
Around Washington now, 30 in Bethesda, 30 in Arlington, and right now 30 degrees in Lanham.
You're listening to WTOP, Washington's top news. Live, local, and constantly updated. 24/7, 365. On the radio, on your smart speaker, the WTOP app, and WTOP.com. This hour of news is sponsored by Lido Pizza. Lido Pizza never cuts corners.
Good morning, I'm Joan Jones.
And I'm Kyle Cooper. Coming up,
The list of closings and delays from your Weather Alert station.
A look at the roads here in Alexandria during the morning commute. I'm Melissa Howell.
many coronavirus testing sites are closed today.
The pandemic couldn't squash a charitable chili tradition. I'm Michelle Murillo.
And right now we've got 25 degrees, only going up to about 33 today. It's 8 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, your home for original reporting.
I'm Deborah Rodriguez. A major snowstorm has arrived from mid-Atlantic states to the northeast. As quickly as plows clear streets in New York City, they're covered up again by what could be as much as 2 feet of snow before the system moves out tomorrow. Correspondent Mola Lengi is in Caldwell, New Jersey.
Plow trucks coming through here trying to clear up the 6 inches that have already fallen overnight and into this morning, and more is on the way. And of course, that is derailing plans for in-person classes, travel plans, and perhaps most importantly, the coronavirus vaccine rollout.
Vaccination sites have been closed in 7 states. New York City Mayor Bill de Blasio.
We're rescheduling Monday appointments for vaccine. We'll get them done as quickly as humanly possible.
The weather has postponed a Senate vote on the president's Homeland Security nominee, Alejandro Mayorkas, to tomorrow. A meeting between Mr. Biden and 10 Republican senators on a compromise COVID relief bill is still scheduled for today. City officials in Chicago have ordered pre-K through 8th grade teachers to return to schools this morning, though there is no agreement yet with the union. Mayor Lori Lightfoot.
Those who do not report to work, and I hate to even go there, but we're going to have to take action.
The public school CEO says teachers who disobey will have access to virtual classrooms cut off at the end of today. Parents have been told to send their kids to class tomorrow. Some surprising findings in an annual report on hate groups.
The Southern Poverty Law Center found 830
Chiefs play the Buccaneers. That's right. You can bet $5 and win $275 if you pick the winner of the big game on February 7th. I love the fact that the FanDuel Sportsbook app is so easy to use and to get fast withdrawals. If you win, your winnings in as little as 24 hours. Just download the FanDuel Sportsbook app and use the promo code Dave Johnson to get started. That's FanDuel Sportsbook, promo code Dave Johnson. Must be 21 plus and present in Virginia. New users only. Must wager on designated Boost Market. Deposit required. Max bonus $275. See full terms at sportsbook.fanduel.com. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-GAMBLER.
This is Governor Larry Hogan. We've been fighting COVID-19 for what seems like forever. We need to keep on, all of us, on wearing our masks, keep on watching distance, keep on washing our hands. Hope has arrived with safe and effective vaccines. Now more than ever, we must keep on doing whatever it takes to slow the spread of COVID-19. In other words, wear the damn mask. Keep on, Maryland.
Brought to you by the Maryland Department of Health.
It's 8:18. Traffic and weather on the 8th. Over to Jack Taylor in the WTOP Traffic Center.
Accidents continue to build up. Maryland, 95 north near the rest area, Howard County. Vehicle off the road into the median. 50 westbound, the ramp to 424. That may be a downed tree because of an accident. 50 eastbound near Route 2, Ritchie Highway, a reported accident. Find 29 southbound up to 175, a reported crash. Even in Mount Airy, 70 eastbound near exit 68. 175 west, the ramp to go north on I-95. Reports of one off the road. Snowplow off the road, Kenilworth Avenue northbound before Greenbelt Road, blocking the left lane. Checking 216 going westbound Stevens Road. One reported into a light pole. In Rockville, South Lawn Drive near East Goody Drive, a reported crash. Accidents had been south on 95 before and after Route 32. First before 32 off the roadway, then another one off the roadway to the left beyond it. 50 westbound as you run out near Freeway Airport. The crash had been along the left side out near Cape St. Clair going eastbound on 50. We'd had a reported accident. Watch out on 32 east at 29. The crash along the right side. I-97 northbound after 3 and 32. Accident activity has now been shouldered. We'd had reports of a downed pole in Savage, 2 eastbound on the ramp to southbound Route 1. Troubles in Virginia, 66 eastbound, the ramp to 123. Crash. Accident activity north on the George Washington Parkway after 123 had been along the left side. Report accident in Stafford on Route 1 down near Spring Road, northbound 4 Old Keene Mill Road. A vehicle accident cleanup may still be there. 28 northbound McLaren Road had been along the right side of the roadway. And a vehicle down the 123 southbound where the Fairfax County Parkway, off-road activity along the right side. Jack Taylor, TP Traffic.
All right, let's go with Matt Ritter here and get this our forecast. Matt, we've had some precipitation falling, and like Jack's telling us, it's had an effect on the roads.
Yeah, it's that icy glaze, light precipitation, almost solid on these freezing surfaces. We're over back to all light snow. That'll be the trend for the rest of the day, even though the big amounts with this stronger part of the storm system will be in Pennsylvania up into New England. We're going to be looking at another inch or two through the afternoon as the storm system intensifies, mostly northern Maryland, northern Virginia, close to the D.C. metro, looking at another coating to about a half inch on top of what's already on the ground. So basically, with temperatures staying in the upper 20s to low 30s all day today, conditions on the roads aren't going to get much better than they are right now. The leftovers of the system will be with us tonight and during the day tomorrow. We'll be back up to near 40 degrees Thursday with a chance of some good old-fashioned rain. 28 in Frederick right now, 27 Manassas, 28 at Washington Reagan National.
All right, Matt, thanks so much. The forecast this morning. Look, home design right now, save 50% on all roofing materials.
Well, after this weekend storm that left several inches of snow and some ice on the ground, we've got some closings and delays to tell you about. The federal government is open. Employees have the option for unscheduled leave or telework. DC public schools are virtual only today, and Arundel County public schools are closed today and tomorrow. And classes in Carroll, Charles, and Frederick County, Maryland are also canceled. Now, Prince George's County schools have virtual learning and a 2-hour early dismissal. For St. Mary's County public schools, it's a 2-hour delay. Queen schools virtual learning only today.
Now to Virginia, where many school systems have decided to cancel in-person classes as well. Classes are canceled in Klepper, Fauquier, Loudoun, Spotsylvania, Stafford, Prince William, and Rappahannock County public schools, as well as Falls Church City Schools, Manassas City and Manassas Parks, and Fredericksburg City. Fairfax County Public Schools and Alexandria City Public Schools will hold virtual-only learning. In West Virginia, Jefferson County will hold remote learning only. Get the whole list at WTOP.com.
Now, not even a pen could stop the annual Maryland State Police polar bear plunge, although it did look a little different this year.
And added Easy Match for a chance to win up to $500 instantly. Bigger is better.
Odds of winning jackpot 1 in 750,000. Odds of winning the Easy Match top prize 1 in 84,000.
Hey, psst. Yeah, you.
You want to buy some low-priced groceries? Just follow me into this well-lit Lidl grocery store. Here at Lidl, we buy in bulk and cut down on costs wherever possible. Then we pass the savings on to you. Trust me, everything's done totally legit and above board. Nothing to be worried about. Yep, Lidl's pretty great. It's just your run-of-the-mill grocery store, except with way lower prices. Lidl. Suspiciously low-priced groceries.
Good morning, 10:08.
Get a $59 precision furnace tune-up by calling 800-948-MIKE.
Traffic and weather on the 8s to Rita Kessler in the traffic center.
Well, if you were waiting a little while for the roads to get better in order to leave or go somewhere, guess what? They're still not. It is still slick. It is still icy. It is still not a good idea to go anywhere if you do not have to go anywhere. Most of the accidents that we're seeing, people sliding off the roadways, going down into ditches, a lot of single vehicle crashes. Your bridges, your ramps, and your overpasses are especially bad as well. Now, what we do have in the area on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway, we have two crashes in the same area. Northbound over 197, that's in the right lane. Southbound after 197, that's taking the left side. So you're single file each direction trying to get by. 270, also a trouble spot. Both ways in the area of Montrose Road, the right side is blocked with the crash. And then the new wreck near 121 in the northbound direction. Delays before 121 to a point just past it. It is single file right. Getting by that wreck. Northbound 29, that ramp to eastbound 100 is blocked with the crash. Westbound 370 between 355 and 270, a report of a wreck. They may have to shut the lanes down to retreat the roadway there, so just something to keep in mind. Eastbound I-70 between 75 and Newmarket and 27 in Mount Airy, that had been a vehicle off the road to the right. You'll also find in Virginia, southbound 95 after the Fairfax County Parkway. There had been a vehicle fire along the right side. No major delays along 66 right now. On 95, not seeing a lot of delays. 395 also looking pretty good. We've had a lot of vehicles slide off the George Washington Parkway. The last one had been southbound after the Key Bridge off the road to the right, but not really seeing much of a backup. WTOP reporters are driven by Fitzgerald Auto Mall. Shop Fitz first and save money on new Toyotas, Hyundais, and Subarus. Visit fitzmall.com. Transparency you can trust. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
Let's go live here to Storm Team 4's Ritter.
Oh, yeah, we're going to be dealing with this all day today, it looks like, Marco. We're not going to see much additional accumulation, especially close to D.C. in terms of snow, but we had the heavy, wet, compact snow from yesterday, and then we had the partial melting, and then we had the wintry mix that froze solid, and now we're transitioning back to slowly to all snow today. It's generally going to be light, but we're putting on top of the ice that's on the surface right now, with temperatures staying, for the most part, below freezing today, so it's going to be a slow go with treacherous conditions on untreated surfaces all day today. As such, a lot of the winter weather advisories have been extended through the rest of the day today. We'll get that light mix of some snow, some sleet, some freezing rain for the next couple of hours, changing back over to all light snow. And in terms of additional glaciers, as the next part of the overall storm system continues to strengthen, we're thinking mostly north of D.C., especially along the I-corridor and up towards the Mason-Dixon line. Through the afternoon, looking at additional 1 to 2 inches there, maybe another coating close to D.C., half inch or so, again, on top of the icy conditions. Blustery and cold, with temperatures holding steady in the upper 20s to the low 30s all day today. Then this evening, overnight tonight, just some leftover snow showers and flurries. Icy conditions still around. Lows will be in the mid-20s to low 30s, and some scattered snow showers or flurries. Otherwise, blustery and cold. Highs will be in the low to mid-30s. The rest of the 4-day forecast coming up. The next weather on the 8s.
All right. Thank you, Matt. Right now, 28 degrees outside the WTOP studios, brought to you by Long Fence. 20% off savings on fences, decks, and pavers. Go to longfence.com and schedule your free estimate today.
10-12. So how does a stock go from $8 a share to
Down is scored in Sunday's game. That's promo code WTOP to get a shot at doubling your money during Sunday night's season finale. Only at DraftKings Sportsbook. Must be 21 or older, Virginia only. Terms, conditions, and eligibility restrictions apply. See DraftKings.com/prediction-challenge-DFS for details. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, call the Virginia Problem Gambling Helpline at 888-532-3500.
This is WTOP News. WTOP FM Washington. WTFM Analysis. WTLP FM Braddock Heights, Frederick.
10:58. Rita Kessler in the WTOP Traffic Center.
A new problem being reported on the Beltway. This is the outer loop in Virginia near the Eisenhower Avenue connector. Watch out along the left side. It seems a car came off a trailer
in the left lane. So stick over to the right side to avoid any issues. In Maryland, northbound Baltimore Washington Parkway over 197 had been the scene of a wreck along the right side. The earlier crash northbound 270 after 121 has been cleared to the shoulder, so the travel lanes are open. In Germantown, 27 near Snowden Farm Parkway, that was a report of a crash. Eastbound 50 on the Severn River Bridge, the broken down garbage truck in the center of the roadway. The WTOP Traffic Center is presented by Window Nation. Get 2 free windows with every 2 you buy. Visit windownation.com. I'm Rita Kessler, WTOP Traffic.
To Storm Team 4's Matt Ritter.
The wintry mix will be changing back over to all snow as we go through the day. Some moderate snow possible in northern Maryland with additional accumulations of about an inch or 2 there through the afternoon, according to half an inch close to the D.C. metro. Cold and blustery in the meantime, with temperatures holding steady in the upper 20s to the low 30s. I'm Storm Team 4 meteorologist Matt Ritter.
It is a chilly 29 degrees right now in Washington, only up to the low 30s today.
You're listening to WTOP, Washington's top news. Live, local, and constantly updated. 24/7, 365. On the radio, on your smart speaker, the WTOP app, and WTOP.com. This hour of news is sponsored by Lido Pizza. Lido Pizza never cuts corners.
Good morning, I'm Deborah Feinstein.
And I'm Mark Lewis. Coming up.
More snow on the way. How much and where will it fall?
I'm out on the roads in Virginia, what to expect as you start your day. I'm Melissa Howell.
Will kids be back in Prince George's County classrooms soon? I'm John Dome, and
most D.C. public schools have been given a go for in-classroom learning. I'm Michelle Murillo.
Hospitalized Marylanders with certain health conditions are now eligible for a coronavirus vaccine.
Wall Street in the green, the Dow up 71, the NASDAQ ahead 138.
11 o'clock.
This is CBS News on the Hour, sponsored by Facet Wealth.
I'm Steve Kaith. In flight cancellations, tough travel on the ground today in the Northeast, too, thanks to a major winter snowstorm that's expected to dump around a foot of snow or more in some places. CBS's Mola Lengi is in Caldwell, New Jersey.
Plow trucks coming through here trying to clear up the 6 inches that have already fallen overnight and into this morning, and more is on the way. And of course, that is derailing plans for in-person classes, travel plans, and perhaps most importantly, the coronavirus vaccine rollout.
Well, CBS News meteorologist Jeff Baradelli tells us
this is a prolonged event. We're going to see those gusts to 70 miles an hour and see 15 feet just pounding against the coastline. You get a prolonged easterly wind, and it just kind of pushes that water up on high tide cycles. So during high tide cycles, they're calling for at least moderate coastal flooding.
Will there be a thaw on the differences over a COVID relief package? Well, CBS's Weijia Jiang says GOP lawmakers are sitting down with President.
They will meeting with President Biden today here at the White House. They are him electing there, but Mr. has already indicated
29 degrees in Washington. Good morning, I'm Mark Lewis.
And I'm Deborah Feinstein. There's much more snow on the way for areas north of the district, but just about an inch or 2, although parts of Pennsylvania, New Jersey, New York, and coastal New England could get a lot more than that. But winds will strengthen in our region today. Forecasters say it could get pretty gusty, and we could get tomorrow. Things will definitely calm down on Wednesday with some partial sunshine.
In Virginia, you may run into some ice and slush when you get behind the wheel.
Traffic is picking up here in Vienna, and there's still a lot of slush on many of the side roads. But my main concern has been avoiding some of the icy patches I've come across. Driving along Maple Avenue, heading toward Tyson's Corner, I've seen some thin layers of snow on the ground. But just because roadways aren't bare doesn't mean they haven't been plowed and treated. But it's still a good idea to take your time. But of course, the best option today, stay home if you can. In Vienna, Melissa Howell, WTOP News.
Well, teachers and other school staff in Prince George's County are starting to get their coronavirus.
Let me ask you a question. Would you repair your car if you could get a new one for about the same price? Of course not. You'd get a new one. So does it make any sense to cover over your old porcelain bathtub and ceramic tile walls with plastic when Metropolitan can install a brand new porcelain on steel bathtub with new ceramic tile walls for around the same price? And the whole job can be completed in just 2 to 3 days with no muss, no fuss, and no mess. So show us the price you get from that plastic cover over guy, and we'll install a brand new porcelain over steel bathtub with new ceramic tile walls for the same price, and we'll guarantee it for as long as you live in your home. So call us at 1-800-NEW-BATH or visit us at metrobath.com. That's metrobath.com. Bathroom remodeling. It's what we do. It's all we do.
At Northwest Federal Credit Union, we know that every day you are striving to protect and provide for your family, all while facing new financial challenges. Northwest Federal has been serving the community for more than 70 years, providing financial services, guidance, and personalized member service. We're here for you now and for what's next. Go to nwfcu.org to discover the service, savings, and solutions we have for you. Insured by NCUA.
538. Traffic and weather on the 8s. Hello, Dave Dildine.
All right, Hillary, now that the sun has set, the latest band of snow is certainly capable of coating most roads on all but the busiest highways. Just a thin, slushy, but enough to make things slick. So looking at some cameras, Piney Branch at Eastern Avenue in Tacoma, Wheel Tracks, Bethesda, River Road at Little Falls Parkway, accumulation there in the turn lanes, mid-intersection. Basically, any road, any portion of a road that isn't getting repeated traffic movement. That goes for most residential streets. Even on 270, slush building up on the skip lines. Travel lanes have enough traffic, so they remain just wet, but changing lanes and certainly merging, taking ramps, backing down on your speeds way in advance. On the Beltway, latest crash reported on the outer loop beyond College Park, bottom of the ramp from I-95 on the outer loop and on the ramp heading into Silver Spring. Traffic gets by to the left. Throughout the region, the weight of freezing rain from earlier on tree limbs, vegetation like bamboo, bringing down some of those limbs into travel lanes. Carly way that happens every time in Northwest we get any ice accretion. And just hearing a dispatch of a crash on the Baltimore-Washington Parkway northbound near 450. Again, some trees leaning into the outside lanes on some tree-lined parkways across the region. Taking it slow and probably just avoiding travel unless it's important. Dave Dildine, WTOP Traffic.
Well, let's get back to Storm 4 and Mike Steniford. Mike, you told us we'd get another blast of snow, and here we are.
Yeah, and the sun set and the temperatures are dropping, and that's why we were concerned about it, because we're seeing snow now. It is snowing across most of the Beltway now, across much of the district, and going up the 270 corridor, we're seeing bands of light to moderate snow. And a band of moderate to heavy snow getting ready to move through the Frederick area. So much of Interstate 70 from Mount Frederick to South Mountain, seeing one more band of heavier snow. This may be the heavy snow we see tonight. I think we'll start to see some lighter snow and flurries as the night goes on. But the temperatures will continue to fall, and it will be icy tonight. So some scattered snow showers and flurries after this band comes through. Could be another coating of snow overnight. Our lows mid-20s to lower 30s. But just like this morning, tomorrow morning going to be very icy for the drive into work. Blustery and cold snow showers and flurries tomorrow. Temperatures only in the low to mid 30s for highs, so once again melting very slow tomorrow. Partly sunny, blustery on Wednesday. Could be a few flurries, highs mid to upper 30s, and skies will cloud up on Thursday. We'll get up to a high near 40. Temperatures right now, Frederick reporting some moderate snow, 32 degrees. We've got snow at Dulles Airport, 31. And Sean and Hillary, we have a temperature of 32 at Reagan National.
Thank you, Mike. Brought to you by Mattress Warehouse. Buy with confidence with a 1-year price guarantee only at Mattress Warehouse. SleepHappens.com.
And this just into the WTOP newsroom. All Loudoun County public schools and administrative offices are closed tomorrow. All distance learning classes for tomorrow are canceled as well. Instructional staff should not report to work. This is for Loudoun County. We have a lot of schools calling in on their plans for tomorrow. We have the complete list at WTOP.com.
541. The winter weather is delaying a confirmation for Alejandro Mayorkas, the president's nominee to lead the Homeland Security Department. That vote was